Hey to you. I hope this finds you well. It's Courtney Rollins with the Life and Transitions Experts podcast here, where we're helping folks with the property and the stuff and helping people, particularly when they're going through big transitions. I did mention property and stuff because I was talking about the probate process. Quite often in probate, there's property and there's personal items that need to be accounted for, and sometimes it can be challenging to find a solution. Sometimes just going through probate itself can be a challenging thing, and people may need some support and help knowing what the next steps are. And this is what we try to do here on this channel. I am the probate expert of North Carolina. That means I don't know everything, but it does mean I'm committed to the process of learning and sharing what I know. I hope I'm the most humble guy I know. I'm joking, but I'm saying that to say that I really am committed to being at the office every week, reading, learning, sharing, studying, being in the offices of estate planners and folks who do this work as well to share. I am not an attorney, nor am I an accountant, so I'm not offering any legal or financial advice. Again, just sharing my opinion. But I do know that it can be challenging going through probate on your own. And so today we're actually going to talk about one of the steps that a personal representative has to do when they're doing a large estate, or really any size estate, and that's completing the inventory. So we're going to talk about the 8 general steps in North Carolina to complete the inventory, and we'll go over each of them. So let me share my screen and dig in. If you're watching on YouTube, I would love a subscribe or a like. Instagram, all those places that I am, I would love a like and subscribe. If you need more resources or want to connect with me, feel free to reach out. And yeah, if you actually need, I'm actually going to talk about this a little later, but I guess I'll talk about it now. I have great software and discounted software, even software that I can share with you to help you with the inventory. It's like QuickBooks or TurboTax for estates. So reach out to me and we can get that over to you. If you need support doing probate for a very inexpensive, either you're feel savvy and on your own, you can do it, or you want just to know that the steps are going in the right way, or if you just reach out to me. I have tons of connections to discounted resources that are also vetted by estate professionals all over the place. Wow, long intro to say I'm here to help and let me help. So I'm going to add this to the stream and take it over to my favorite place, Canva. Guide to completing inventory. Okay, so step 1, you are going to gather all the required documents that you'll need. So that's very important. You know, things like the death certificate of the deceased party, or the last will and testament, if there is one available. Any relevant financial statements, bank accounts information, all investment accounts, property deeds and titles. Collect those and try to have those in one place. That's where that great document that I have, or software that I have, really helps put everything in one place. You can upload all the things and you know it's there. Any other relevant information related to assets or liabilities. You're also going to identify the assets that are in there. Anything that is not attracting money, basically, is an asset. Anything that's worth of any value. That's houses, land, personal property, jewelry, guns, vehicles, furniture, anything. You have to have all documented. It's described and the value is denoted. Receipts or even statements of value, such as like Zillow estimates or Blue Book estimates for cars, will suffice. Document all the liabilities as well. This is going to come in once you open probate. You will need to submit a notice to creditors, and so those will be coming in if you're at this step. Is probably you've done these concurrently and you're waiting for that 90-day period after the first month. So 4 months of folks being able to, from the first posting of the notice to creditors, will be able to send out information addressing or saying that they have a claim. So that is very important that you allow those to come in, and wouldn't necessarily go reaching out seeking, hey, reminder that this estate has money. Oh, will you come in and state your claim? But you've done the right action by putting in the notice to creditors. So let's let them come in and document them as they come in. Just one note before you start paying for anything, which you don't have to do this time, and during the accounting stage, you will need to address the debt or the liabilities negotiate. Contact the folks there. See if they'll write it off. There's a decedent, there's someone's passed away. What can you do for us? Can you take completely off? Can you write? And some people write completely off. Some people reduce it greatly, and of course, some will it just remains the same. But you don't know until you ask, and that's going to leave more money for inheritance. All right. Now you just complete the inventory. All right. Oh, I missed a step. You're going to calculate the net value. So step 5, calculate the net value. So basically, you're going to take the documented. Oh, I should have checked that. That makes me mad. You document the liabilities, and then you just subtract the net value. So however much the assets are minus liabilities will be the net value. I got to put that slide in there. Yikes, moving so fast. Step 7, submit the inventory. Take it on down. You'll have the form AOC 505, I believe it is, and you'll be able to submit the inventory there. And if you need to update as needed the inventory, because there may be some new things that come in, and you'll need to make sure that's accounted for. So you can always update addendums and to make sure the inventory is taken care of. It will cost to update inventory, or update cost to file the inventory. It's the total, not the net, but the total amount of assets times 0.0004 is how much you will charge. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that. I'm going to stop sharing. Did I stop sharing? Let's see. Stop sharing and go over. Where am I on StreamYard? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to find my section because I have a cheat sheet that I use for this particularly. And this is live, so I have to find it as we go live here. So let's see. Inventory cheat sheet. Yeah, this is directly from the clerk's office of Durham County. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, check out the YouTube channel so you can see what we're talking about here. Presents. Okay, so it's right here. So yep. So you can, if you want a copy of this, you let me know and I'll just shoot you a link to a copy. But it really breaks down each section and what needs to go in what section, because of course the worksheet is detailed and has to be in the proper place. But this is where I wanted to show your fee is going to be times 0.004 and a minimum of $15. So the least you'll spend to file inventory is $15, and the most you'll spend really depends on how many assets this person, the decedent, has. So the more they have, the more it's going to cost to file, which is another strong reason why I'm just adamant about helping people avoid probate. But if you're already in probate, you can get through this, no worries. Hey, reach out to me if you need any support. I have, like I said, different ways that I can help you out, and find out if you reach out to me. All right, let your light shine.